I thought I would be a little tired today because of our epic workshop last night.
So good.
The power of intentional friendship. I woke up this morning going, yes. All right. What's the next T?
Next one. All right. So here, I've got one from Karen. I've been working hard to transform my life into what I know it could be, but sometimes it feels utterly hopeless. I wonder, where do you go in those moments of despair? How do you soothe yourself out of it?
Karen, right?
Yep, this is Karen.
So Karen, we're going to start by changing your lingo just a snoot.
Mm-hmm.
And that even in asking this question, the words utterly hopeless should never be uttered by you again. You should never speak those words again, because those words have energy. And the minute you say utterly hopeless, can't you feel yourself? So here's what I hear you saying: that you're on the path of transformation. You're doing the work, for lack of a better word. You're moving yourself forward. And every now and then it feels like you've taken some steps back. You feel a little glum. You're not zipping along like you were. And I say this to that: that's okay. That's okay. Because this is a net step game.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning we might take 10 steps forward one month and 5 steps backward the next. Net 5 steps forward.
Yep. Because
we're human. And even though we're placing our focus on the story we want to tell and the future that we're creating, and we're monitoring our thoughts and our stories for that negativity that starts to pull us down and lower vibration, we're human. And stuff happens. And next thing you know, our attention's off our focus and we're reacting to things that are happening outside of us. And something happened in the world, or we got some bad news, or something happened in our family. And we very humanly react, because that has been our pattern and our practice for decades. So you revert to those neural pathways those worn grooves that you've created, and that's super understandable. What we're trying to do, without judgment and without beating ourselves up, is recover from that as quickly as possible. Mm-hmm. Like, ooh, I don't feel good. Ooh, I don't feel good. Spiritual teacher Abraham Hicks says, your feelings are like it's your guidance system. What's off? What am I thinking? What am I thinking that's going to cause me some trouble? That's going to repel what I want from coming in. That's going to make me not a match to the future I say I want to create. So using those feelings as your emotional guidance system, that's what you pay attention to. You're like, I feel good. I feel good. Oh, somebody was rude to me. Somebody reacted poorly to me. Now I don't feel so good because I'm a human being, but let me just soothe myself back and say, this too shall pass. Things will get better. There. I mean, literally, I pat my legs sometimes. There, Sherry. There. All is going to be okay. Don't you worry. It's going to be okay. Just like I would do with a beloved person. It's all going to be okay. Don't you worry. Sue's hands on heart, like Miss Cordy's doing. Like sometimes I tap my little thymus gland. It's all good. It's all going to be okay. Sometimes I smooth my head like I imagine, my mom probably did when I was little. It's anything that can get you in a slightly more peaceful place, a little bit more elevated. So no more utterly hopeless, because first of all, that's just not true. Nothing's utterly hopeless. So if we're telling that story, we're lying to ourselves and we're giving it power. Nothing's utterly hopeless. You put your feet on this path. Here's the one thing hope is real. Hope is real.
And it matters.
That's the T.